How's it going, everyone? We are coming up on a big week of new game releases, a variety of content, variety of genres, variety of platforms as well. So without further ado, let's just get right into it because we have quite a few to go over. Let's start off with the biggest game release of the week. I think it's pretty standard to say that Battlefield 2042 is the biggest game release of the week, being that it's a new game and not a re-release. Excited for this one. I know that there's been a bit of controversy with some of the things in the game as far as the beta goes as well, and some elements, but I am really hoping that Battlefield 2042 can be an exceptional standout first-person shooter. As you guys might know, my love for first-person shooters have been waning from a multiplayer standpoint for a little while now. Like, I'll still play them, I'll have fun, but gone are the days that I would stay up until 6 a.m. with my boys playing first-person shooters, and I'm hoping BF 2042 can reignite a little bit of that. Nonetheless, the game itself, I think, is going to be one that a lot of people check out, and I actually think there's a little bit of a chance that this is going to be one year where Battlefield 2042, from a commercial standpoint, actually outpaces Call of Duty. I don't know how likely that is, but Vanguard didn't seem to have that much buzz around it, and Battlefield 2042 does seem to have a healthy level of buzz around it, and I think it's going to do well from a sales standpoint. Let's just hope it actually delivers from a content and quality standpoint, because I think a lot of people are in the same camp as me, where they're really hoping that this is going to be a game that sucks them in, draws them in, and it's something that they can get really latched onto. Whatever the case may be, let's hope for something great, and it is out November 12th for those of you that either sign up to EA Access Premier on PC. If you sign up to EA Access on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, you'll get a 10-hour trial of the game. And then if you do buy the Gold Edition or the Ultimate Edition, you'll get the full game on November the 12th. Then for people that are buying the standard copy of the game, it's out a week after on November the 19th. Not a big fan of how they're doing that, but that dems the breaks. It's really not you're getting the game early. It's the people that are spending the regular amount of money are getting the game later, so that's kind of a bummer, but hey, that's kind of the world we're living in now. But nonetheless, there you have it with that, again, dropping November 12th for those of you in that are acquiring the game in the said ways. PS4, Xbox One, PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Next up, we have a major re-release in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition, dropping this Thursday, November 11th. Yes, 10 years to the day since the original Elder Scrolls V Skyrim came out. Skyrim came out on a Friday. I still remember it fondly, 11/11/11. It was a Friday. I had my friends skipping school that day. It was wild. I remember Skyrim like it was yesterday, and I can't believe it's already been 10 years since the release of this game, and now we have the release of this Anniversary Edition. It's also getting upgraded on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, obviously coming with all of the Creation Club content. You'll have additional quests, dungeons, bosses, weapons, spells, everything like that, and the pricing was a bit of a mystery for a while, but it has been confirmed. The game outright will be $49.99, so a new purchase of this game, $49.99. If you have the Skyrim Special Edition, which was released on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, you can upgrade to the Anniversary Edition for $19.99. So that is how the upgrades are rolling out. Also, if you have the Special Edition, you will get the performance upgrades, I believe, if you just play that on the PlayStation 5 as well. So a lot of things going on. The pricing probably not up everyone's alley, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, people are going to end up buying it. Like, I can say it's overpriced, and we'll get it to another game that I feel like is a bit overpriced, but I believe the sales numbers are going to be pretty high. So from a business standpoint, I'm sure they're going to make out like bandits, and Bethesda's been re-releasing Skyrim in every which way, shape, and form, so yeah, I think they know what they're doing as far as making money off of this game. I love Skyrim. It'll be cool to go back and check it out, but yeah, for a new audience, if you've never played Skyrim, absolutely go play it. It's a tremendous game, and this is going to extend the content availability as well. If you have a PC, obviously the PC version is ideal with all the modding support and things of that nature, but again, 10 years to the day, out November 11th, the Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Next up, another major release, also out November 11th, and I think this is going to sell very well. Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy. You're going to get GTA 3, you're going to get GTA Vice City, and of course, you're going to get GTA San Andreas, all in one collection coming to PC, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, upgraded, updated, quality of life improvements, modern mechanics, and obviously those games have shown their age quite a bit, so it'll be nice to get a refresh on them. It is going to be $59.99, so quite pricey as far as that's concerned. Now, it should be noted that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas will be available through Xbox Game Pass, and then PlayStation Now next month, I believe, is also getting GTA 3, but day one, if you want to buy it, it's gonna be a $60 purchase to get all 3 games, and you can't piecemeal it, you can't buy it separately, I don't believe. You have to buy the whole thing as a collection. That's the only listing that's available on the PlayStation Store as of the recording of this video. I know that people are super excited for it. That $60 price point pushes me away a little bit, given that it's 3 games that, yes, they're updated, they're upgraded, but these games would go on sale as the PS2 on PS4 titles on the PlayStation Store, and you could get them considerably cheaper. Hopefully the enhancements provide for a much improved experience, and I know a ton of people are super excited for it. I know a ton of people that are going to be picking it up day one, so, you know, what does my opinion mean at the end of the day if I think it's overpriced? Rockstar is going to make money hand over fist, regardless, so yeah, it is what it is, and I'm sure people are going to be super stoked to go back and check these games out, and people are super nostalgic with them as well. I don't really have that sense of nostalgia with these games. Like, I didn't play them like crazy growing up. Obviously, when I was growing up, I knew about these games, I had seen them, but I wasn't like super invested into the Grand Theft Auto franchise at this point. But nonetheless, November 11th, you'll be able to check this one out. Next up, we have Jurassic World Evolution 2. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is noted to be the much-anticipated sequel to Frontier's highly successful Jurassic World Evolution. This bold new era in Jurassic World Evolution game franchise built upon the groundbreaking and immersive 2018 management simulation. Obviously, this is a game that's probably more suited for a PC and keyboard and mouse controls, but it will be available fully on PlayStation and consoles as well, so you'll be able to check it out that way as well. It notes an original Jurassic World story. Create your own Jurassic World, play with chaos theory, and discover awe-inspiring dinosaurs. The game is due out this coming Tuesday, November the 9th. Next up, we have Treasures of the Aegean. This is a game that looks pretty cool. A Metroidvania sandbox title noting what happened to the Minoan civilization. Join parkour master Mary Taylor and treasure hunter James Andrew in a historical action thriller as they unveil the secrets of a forgotten kingdom which has been tragically trapped in an endless time loop. So the game is super colorful from a presentation standpoint. It does have more of a simplistic look going on for it, but at the same time, I think it works for this game. Hopefully from a gameplay standpoint, it delivers as well. We'll see how it turns out. The game is also scheduled for release on November the 11th. Next up, we have the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X release of Airborne Kingdom. This dropped, I believe, last year on the Epic Game Store, but now it's coming to a wide variety of other platformers. It notes, take a fantastical journey, fly the desert, and build your domain. Airborne Kingdom uniquely blends city management and exploration with a world and lore all its own. Build housing, gather food, satisfy needs, and grow your tribe. Maintain lift, discover resources, and explore the desert for lost technologies with a randomly generated desert. Every playthrough changes along with your cities and values. The game visually looks pretty decent and again available on a plethora of platforms on Tuesday, November the 9th. Next up, I do want to go over some Switch releases, exclusively Switch releases. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is finally coming to the Nintendo Switch. Yes, it's not the reboot or the remake of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, but this is an absolute classic, and having it on the Nintendo Switch is going to be very nice. While it is definitely dated in some areas, and a lot of areas to be perfectly honest, at the time and still to this day, I find it to be a rather classic. I played it on PC not too long ago, and I still had a very good time with it. Just go into it knowing what to expect. Don't expect a modern RPG. It is a deep RPG with a lot of options, a lot of customizability, and with a lot of replayability as well, a lot of different abilities. Gameplay, again, it's an older title, so go into it with tamed expectations, but at a $14.99 price point, I do think that's pretty good. Out Thursday, November the 11th. Next up, we have Shin Megami Tensei 5. Yes, this is finally dropping November 12th. Super excited for this one. The reviews have been coming out, and on Metacritic right now, it's sitting at an 87 out of 100. Destructoid with a 9 out of 10. GameSpot with an 8 out of 10. IGN 8 out of 10. Nintendo Life 9 out of 10. And Nintendo World Report gave it a 9 out of 10 as well. So a lot of positive reviews. Do expect a darker RPG out of this one, and expect something a little bit more tailored to a mature audience, generally speaking, these games do get a bit difficult, so expect that going into it as well, but super excited for this one. SMT5 finally dropping. This has been a long time coming, but it will be out November the 12th. Next up, we have Epic Chef, which is coming to PlayStation 4, PC, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One. The game from Team 17 notes, get ready to embark on a culinary quest unlike any other as you take on the role of Zest in this story-driven adventure game. From humble beginnings, you will build a farm, grow delectable ingredients, craft machinery, and cook your way to becoming the most epic chef in the world. So this is a pretty quirky little game. There is a demo available right now on PC, but a story-driven cooking game should be rather interesting. Cooking, crafting, building, all that good stuff, and the game is due out on November the 11th. And lastly, do want to note a major release on PC and Xbox One Series X, and that is Forza Horizon 5. Now, the game is already out if you do buy the special edition that's out right now, but for those of you with Xbox Game Pass, or you're looking to buy the game outright on Steam or something like that, Forza Horizon 5 will be out Tuesday, November the 9th. This game has just been getting gangbuster reviews so far. I believe a 91 on OpenCritic, or a 92. Metacritic, I think it's a 91, and it's being revered as the top Forza Horizon game so far, and the games have been tremendous. I loved Forza Horizon 3 and 4. 4 was an absolutely excellent game, and now we have the latest iteration. Expect the visuals to be excellent. Just seeing it on a computer screen, watching gameplay of it, not even playing the game, it looks incredible. It's going to be filled with content, it's going to be filled with replayability, and of course, it's a game that Playground is going to keep updated and add more content to, so the longevity of this game is going to be fantastic. It's finally dropping for everybody Tuesday, November the 9th, and the fact of the matter is that you can get Xbox Game Pass for $1 right now. If you're on PC, you can get 3 months for $1, and on Xbox Series X and Xbox One, I believe they're doing like the first month of Ultimate for $1, so the accessibility to this game, you don't have to pay anything, pretty much. You have to set aside $1, and you can play one of the best games of the year, and a game that some are touting as one of the best racing games of all time, and it's finally out Tuesday, November 9th for everyone. But that is going to do it for me. Again, a ton of major releases dropping this week, from Skyrim, GTA, the Trilogy, Jurassic World Evolution 2, you've got Forza Horizon 5, you've got Shin Megami Tensei 5, a lot of big releases dropping this week. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.